ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਈਸਟ ਤੋਂ ਐਮਪੀਪੀ ਰਰਤਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਅੰਦਰ ਸਿਹਤ ਸਹੂਲਤਾਂ ਦੀ ਘਟਨਾ ਦਾ ਮੁੱਦਾ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ ਗਿਆ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਲਿਬਰਲ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਖੋਂ ਪਰੋਖੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਕੰਜ਼ਰਵੇਟਿਵ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਵੀ 6 ਲੱਖ ਦੀ ਆਬਾਦੀ ਤੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਇੱਕ ਹਸਪਤਾਲ ਅਤੇ 2 ਕੋਵਿਡ ਟੈਸਟਿੰਗ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਮੌਜੂਦ ਨੇ,
जिन्हों ने ब्रैम्पटन ਲਈ पुख्ता सेहत सहूलतां की मंग भी की। नाल ही सेहत मंत्री एलियट का कहना है कि कोविड-19 का असर पूरे प्रोविंस में मौजूद है ते पील रीजन में सरकार ने हर जरूरी कदम भी चुके हैं।
The Premier, Brampton is a COVID-19 hotspot, but as the Premier, what do you expect? The Conservative government has left our city vulnerable for years, and the Liberal government before them neglected us for over a decade. We are a city of over 600,000 people, yet we only have 1 hospital and 2 COVID testing centers. We are one of the fastest growing cities in Canada, but we're treated like we're not worth a dime of investment. The people of Brampton don't care to watch our Premier go in front of the cameras with his Uncle Act, only to underfund our healthcare and put our community at risk. How many more outbreaks, how many more cases, how many more deaths is this Premier willing to accept before he acts? When will the Conservative government give Brampton the investment we need to fight the COVID-19 pandemic?
Minister of Health.
Thank you.
Members, please take your seats.
And there's not much there I can agree with, other than the fact that Brampton isn't a hotspot. And I would remind the member that COVID is happening across the province. It's not just happening in Brampton, but we are taking measures in the hotspots in Peel, in Toronto, and in Ottawa to make sure that we do whatever we can to reduce community transmission. That's why we've brought forward the measures that we have in order to make sure that bars and restaurants have last call at 11 o'clock, close at midnight, to make sure that people only have 6 people for indoor dining. Those are the things, the measures that we're taking in those hotspots to reduce the community transmission, because we know that there are certain parts of Ontario that are experiencing higher levels of COVID-19, and those are the ones that we're paying attention to all of Ontario, but we're particularly focused on dealing with those areas that are having those higher levels, and we'll continue to do that until we can flatten that curve.